Hey yo, what's going on with the viewers of the tube? Tyler here of Chico Crypto, coming to you not from Berlin, but yep, I'm back in Chico, in my backyard for a candid video once again. And I just want to say happy 4th of July to everyone out there, especially Americans, but if you're in Europe, celebrate the 4th, man. It's a good holiday. Light some fireworks off. So I'm sure you saw the title. Uh-oh, Bitcoin dropping to $14,000 by next month? Well, yeah, I think so. And I'm going to get into that in a second. But let's talk about the Bitcoin price, what's been happening recently. Because I was pretty much gone last week. I didn't talk much about the price. So BTC officially lost 20K support last week, and it has been hugging 19K support, bouncing off of that more than a few times, and as of right now we're pushing back up towards 20K. So why do I think Bitcoin is going to dip down to 14K by next month? Well, I've talked about it multiple occasions, The final capitulation event in Bitcoin, the final big deleverage event, is going to be minor capitulation and deleveraging. It's still to come. We haven't had it. We haven't had that big hash rate collapse. We haven't seen the miners capitulate, although it is starting. And I think around 17K is when we are going to see the big deleverage capitulation event. So if you look into the data, Bitcoin miners are starting to sell at a loss, similar to what happened in 2018 through 2019 and 2014 through 2015. And if you didn't know, Bitcoin miners still hold over 800,000 BTC, or basically $16 billion. That's 16 billion of possible sell pressure that will be coming to the crypto markets once they have to sell, as they need to keep funding their operations to keep them going. So many of these miners are going to be forced to sell if BTC dips down to 17K. That's basically a level where we are going to see a large majority of these guys starting to sell and sell quickly. And of course, that will cascade, 17K hit and then we get big miner sell pressure. That's going to cascade and it's going to push Bitcoin down to where I think a daily low of about 14K, but we could see a 10K wick, just really quickly. But the next question is, when is this going to happen? Well, not this month, not in July, you guys. It's not going to happen. If you didn't know, last month, June, BTC had its worst June in history ever since Bitcoin was created and started trading. We went down 38% in June. So after such a strong bearish month, such a downturn, we are due for some stability. We are due for some stability and even a possible pump, you guys. I have a feeling it's not going to be this month. We're going to probably maybe set a little bit of green, plus 3 to 5% here in July. And then in August, we will start that fall to 17K. And then by August 31st, the end of the month and into September, we are going to have that final, oh, Kitty Wayne, yo, Kitty Wayne. We are going to have that final capitulation dump where we do drop to 14K on the daily and possibly a 10K wick. So why do I think this? I mean, I've been saying it for some time, but there is data out there to support my educated guess, you could say. August and September are notoriously bearish months, even in bull markets, but they're even more notorious for being, red in bear trends or bear years. We are definitely in a bear year. So if you didn't know, the average dip during a bear trend for August is about 13.5% down. And for September, it's about 12.1%. So I have a feeling, the trend is your friend. I mean, like I always say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Bitcoin is probably going to have a pretty rough August and September, and that is when we will see the capitulation and BTC down to 14K. But let's switch from the bearish, the bad. Let's go into what's happening good in the crypto space. Regarding Bitcoin mining, Intel is actually shipping out their new ASIC, and it is ahead of schedule. And the ASIC is very, very efficient. It's on par with even what Bitmain, their newest machine they're putting out. So now China has competition. This is great, you guys, because Bitmain has been dominating Bitcoin mining since 2013. Almost all miners are Bitmain miners. So now that we have a American-based company, I think Intel's American-based, it's good for the space. Even if they're European-based, it's good that China has competition in the Bitcoin mining space, because China has a monopoly, no doubt about that. But regarding, the falling hash rate, and a minor capitulation, this is good for those who want to set themselves up for, getting some mining machines for the next cycle. Of course, you can get Bitcoin miners, ASICs on the cheap right now, but you can also get GPUs. GPUs are down about 57% from their high, and they're probably going to fall even slightly more because we haven't had the big event. So if you're looking to get some mining equipment within the next 2 to 3 months, is going to be one of the best times in my opinion. But regarding, crypto and why it's good, Peter Schiff, the big gold bug who hates Bitcoin but loves gold, just got a reality check on why Bitcoin is better than gold. He actually had his bank account shut down by governments and frozen. So as we know, that can't happen with Bitcoin, and you can be your own bank with DeFi. So Schiff, come on, realize. But I got to talk about this now, you guys. So Plan B, he is the creator of the S2F model, and I talked about him, for a while. That model has been around for some time, and it's been pretty solid. But he is losing respect from me and many others by the second. He's actually now shilling Bybit. So yesterday he posted his referral link and just shilled it to chill, like why it's such a great exchange, blah, 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 blah. This is coming out of nowhere, you guys. I thought his account was hacked, I was like, no way this guy is doing that. Why would he do this? He has enough money if he's such a good trader. He doesn't need referral links. Well, today he's reiterating it, so it looks like it is him. Now, I've talked about the Bybit referral shit pyramid scam that many crypto YouTubers use. Basically, they make money off of your wins or losses, but it's majority of losses, because if you didn't know, 95% of leveraged traders, they lose it all eventually, you guys. So 95% of his followers are going to lose their money, while he is going to be getting a percentage of that lost money, making money off the back of your own followers' losses. It's despicable, it's greedy, and I lost so much respect for Plan B, dude. Come on, man. Next thing I want to talk about is a tweet I put out before I went to Berlin. So I'm pretty sure that I've talked about it before. I think Elon Musk is possibly Satoshi. He's in my top 3 candidates, and he may be number 1 right now. So if you didn't know, Ash Ketchum from Pokemon is known as Satoshi in Japan. And Elon actually loves Pokemon. He's tweeted on multiple occasions. So Elon had that kid, here a couple years back where they named him that crazy name, X-AE-X12, basically. It was in Roman numerals, X12. Well, I looked into it, and Elon has gone on a podcast, and people are asking, how do you pronounce that? Well, it's pronounced actually Ash 12. The AE stands for Ash. So Ash Ketchum, Satoshi. And if you didn't know, the A12, I think, in that name stands for something too. So his son was born in 2020, and 2020 was the 12-year anniversary of the Bitcoin white paper. A12 anniversary 12, X marks the spot, X ash A12. Woo, yeah, buddy. So I want to talk a little bit more about this too, because I started doing a little bit more research. And if you've ever heard of Occams Razor, it's basically he's saying that the simplest explanation is usually the right one for anything. Well, Elon has had a twist on this. He's actually said the most entertaining solution is usually the right one. So I have a feeling, I mean, him being Satoshi is entertaining as freak, huh, Kitty Wayne? So I have a feeling this is true because Elon's tweeted about Occam's Razor and even his own twist on it on his Twitter. And then at Plan B, that big Bitcoin conference we had last year, he specifically mentioned this. And I basically think he's telling people he's Satoshi, you know, without telling people he's Satoshi. So, yeah, I just want to let you guys know, too, Berlin was such a blast. Polkadot Decoded. Had so much fun. I had a true Berlin experience on multiple levels. Sex, drugs, and techno music. Oh, man. I love Berlin. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in for the candid video. Have a happy 4th of July, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a great video. Cheers.